Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I am going to be talking about the different methods that you guys can use if you guys want to start a t-shirt business. I'm gonna get right into this video. I don't want to waste any time. I am only going to be speaking in general terms, so if you guys have any questions about each one individually, just comment down below. I do want to do a Q&A based on this video later on, so please, if you have any questions, just comment them down below. I will be happy to help you. With that being said, I am going to get started. The first method and the most common method is using HTV, which is heat transfer vinyl. This one's super common. A lot of businesses use it. I use it in my business, and this is pretty much just a vinyl material that is used to decorate shirts or garments. And you can, decorate so many other things, but I'm only going to be focusing on shirts and garments because that's what my business is about, and so that's what I normally do. Heat transfer vinyl, it contains an adhesive backing that is heat activated. So once you press the vinyl onto your shirt, it permanently sticks because of this adhesive backing that it has. It transfers when you press it at a specific time, a specific temperature, and a specific pressure. And this is very crucial because with one of those three things that is not right, it might not transfer correctly. So those three things, make sure that those three things is time, the temperature, and the pressure, it has to be on point. And the beautiful thing about heat transfer vinyl is that there's different types of colors and finishes. I mean, there's a glossy, there's matte, there's flock, there's stretchy, glow in the dark, there's glitter, there's holographic, there's metal, there's sparkle. So by using a vinyl cutter, you can cut your design and then you have to weed it, and that pretty much just means that you have to remove all of the extra vinyl so that way your design can show. Once you press the vinyl onto your shirt, you can't really remove that vinyl. I mean, there's ways to remove it, but it'll be a hassle. So you have to make sure that you remove all of the parts that you don't want. That way your design can show nicely and it could be pressed nicely. This shirt was actually made using HTV. The next method that I want to talk about is printable heat transfer vinyl. Now, with this method, it can be a little confusing because there's printable heat transfer vinyl and then there's heat transfer paper. Now I'm going to be telling you guys the difference. Printable HTV is a vinyl that requires you to have a specific printer that uses solvent, eco-solvent, or latex inks, and you have to use a vinyl cutter to cut out the design. With heat transfer paper, you don't need a fancy printer. All you need is an inkjet printer and you're good to go. And the thing about heat transfer paper though is that it doesn't feel like vinyl. It actually feels like paper. And so there are two kinds of heat transfer paper. There's one for light garments and then there's another one for dark garments. And then you also have to use a vinyl cutter to cut out your design. Another method that you can do is sublimation. Now, what is sublimation? Sublimation is when a solid material turns into a gas without going through a liquid stage. So when you print out your design by using sublimation paper, you are supposed to press the paper onto the shirt, and what happens is that the ink, it transfers onto the shirt by using high temperature. And so then the design, it's fully infused into the fibers of the shirt. This is a really good method in case you have like multicolored designs, but you do have to keep in mind that with sublimation, you can only sublimate on light garments. You can't sublimate on dark garments because there's no white ink. So you have to sublimate on light garments, so you just have to keep that in mind. Another method is screen printing. Screen printing is when you apply ink onto the shirt by using a screen or a stencil. And this stencil or this screen, it blocks off all the areas where the ink is not wanted, and that way only your design shows. And this method is ideal for large orders. And the reason is because this method takes longer time to set up. So, you know, it wouldn't be ideal if you have this long setup for just 1 or 2 shirts. That's why it's ideal for large orders. You can layer colors. All you have to do is just have multiple screens, multiple stencils, and then you're able to layer colors that way. Another method is DTG. What is DTG? DTG is direct to garment printing. In order for you to do that, you need a special printer, which is called DTG printer, direct to garment printer, and some special ink. So it's literally in the name, direct to garment printer. It is a printer that literally prints onto the shirt. It's literally the same as when your printer prints on paper and you're watching it print on paper. Well, with this DTG printer, you can literally see it printing the design onto the shirt. This is a dream. I feel like any small t-shirt business would love to own a DTG. I would love to own a DTG printer, and I know that in the future I will own one. So I'm very excited about that. This is ideal for large orders. It's ideal for small orders, 1 or 2 shirts. There's a lot of things that go into it. You also need a pre-treatment machine. So if you are planning on getting into the DTG business, it is best for you to do your research because these printers are highly expensive and they do require a lot of work. But once you got it going, it is beautiful. The last method that I want to talk about is embroidery. I know right now embroidery is hot. Everybody is buying embroidery machines. I actually went to Joann's on Saturday and they don't have any more machines. They're all sold out. So I know embroidery is in high demand right now. Pretty much what embroidery is a way of decorating a shirt by using needle and thread or yarn. You can also incorporate other materials, like you can add pearls, beads, quills and sequins onto the shirt. And this can be done by hand or with an embroidery machine. This is one of those methods that it's so beautiful to see. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it though, and I don't want to get into too much detail on that. But if you guys have any questions, please let me know down below. So with that being said, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this gave you guys an overview of what each method is and how you guys can use it. And comment down below if you are planning on starting a business but you're not too sure like what method you want to do. Comment down below, let us know what you think. Which one do you think is easier? Which one do you think is going to be a bit more complicated? But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content just like this one. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and I'll see you guys next time.